the BlockedInn Channel, and welcome to BlockedInn itself, where we have been building this enormous structure, the BlockedInn. This is, as you know, serving as our main base throughout the series. We will eventually have other bases, but this one will always be our first base, the one that we return to. And as you can see, it's quite a large project. We've got a whole bunch of shroomlights to mine and to bring back and to place up top here. As you can see, I started over there. That was over a stack of shroomlights, and we've got a lot more left to do here. After that, it's just a matter of some trapdoors and some blackstone stairs, I believe, and then we'll have the outer walls finished. Hey, there's a piece of basalt missing over there. See, sometimes it's good to get up high. Let's go ahead and get started. Last time I was playing, it was off stream. I went to the Nether to collect some shroomlights and ended up dying. I don't remember how I died, but I did die. Okay, so let's just see how our iron farm is doing. That one's full. That one's almost full. Wow, almost 2 full chests. And we're gonna make a whole bunch of hoes, because hoes are the preferred unit of breakage in the Nether. Unit of breakage? Did I seriously just say unit of breakage? I feel so bad for this iron farm. I mean, like, for creating it. Because the iron golems just take, like, so long to die. Like, yeah, I prefer not to watch. Maybe I shouldn't have put glass windows in. Well, as you can see, it's a very efficient farm. So if you're interested in an iron farm, go ahead and watch Waddle's video, which you can find in the description of the episode where we built this. You guys, we are going to be so proud of this build when it is done. I mean, this is enormous, especially for a first build. This is going to be a Nether exploration episode. So first thing we got to do when we get into the Nether is go get some gold so that we don't get attacked. And I just want to find enough gold to go ahead and make ourselves a little helmet. Ah, back in the Nether soundscape. It's so beautifully eerie. It's terrifying. I love it. Especially with us starting to, like, I don't know about you, maybe it still feels like summer to everyone else, but to me, we're starting to get into fall, we're starting to get into, like, you know, Halloween season and stuff. It's fun. I've always loved Halloween. Okay, gonna get up high enough here. Break the gold. One feature that I wish Mojang would put in here is gold panning. Gold panning, I love that idea. Like, the idea that you could, like, craft some kind of sieve or something and then stand over a body of water and there's, like, you know, a 1 in 1,000 chance that you could get some gold out of it. Like, maybe a nugget or at most an ingot of gold or something. We have an enemy. These things are so tricky because they seem to have a hitbox that crushes you way before it looks like it actually hits you. Like, they could look like they're 5 feet away from me and still be hitting me directly in the face. Okay. Let's see. Are there any... Let's use the hoe for this. Let's be smart and economic about this. Yeah, see how fast the hoes are? It's great. We gotta find a use for these, they're not mycelium, the warped wart blocks. Because they're such a cool shade, you know? They're not easy to get rid of because unlike leaves in the overworld, these warped wart blocks do not just despawn. You end up with just a forest of stemless warped wart trees. What I need is, I need silk touch, so that I can start taking some of the warped wart, like, fungus blocks and bringing them to the overworld. Okay, we got our gold. Let's go ahead and make our helmet. The longer we travel in the Nether, the more likely it is we're going to come across some piglins who are not going to be happy. Piglins are so weird. They're like, if you're wearing gold, they think you're okay. But if you're holding gold in your hand, it's a completely different story, and they'll run after you and kill you. I don't get their double standard. I just don't get it. Maybe we should run back up to the overworld and get some food before we do this. Eat something. You know what would be good? Let's clean this up a little bit before we get going. We don't need all of this redstone contraption here. This is all a remnant of when we were building the iron farm. We don't need to keep this around just muddying up our landscape here. It feels really messy, you know? And we got, like, our ground here is made up of watermelons and pumpkins and stuff. Let's get rid of these. This was all evidence of Jake's pranks. And we can take the watermelon with us. We'll make that our food source in the Nether. See, this is why I didn't fix this before. But I saw an episode of Mumbo Jumbo's Hermitcraft Season 7 the other day. And he was like, you know what? I've had this task, this tiny task, that I've been putting off all season. So I'm just gonna go get it done. And then he was like horrified to, whoa. He was like horrified to find out that it only took him a total of like 4 minutes. Took him 4 minutes to get it done. I love that they like immobilized themselves for me. It's so nice. Now I believe if you leave a zombie in the water too long, it will turn into a drowned. Here, let's go get some air so we don't turn into a drowned. Let's see, does he? Maybe it's like one of those things that... Ah, yeah. Ah, he was obscured at the exact moment that he turned. But he did turn. Ha! We got drowned in a boat. I wonder if he'll burn up in the sun or if we just get to have a drowned in a boat. Okay, now the boat's in our way. Why did it just suddenly get so bright? Is that ocelot just glowing? Do we just have a magic ocelot? No, okay, we uncovered some sea pickles. Got it. Speaking of sea pickles, I was learning about corals the other day. I was just curious, because I'd heard that they were animals, not plants before, and that always confused me. And so I was looking it up, trying to figure out, like, how does that work? How can you have this thing that looks like a plant, but it's actually an animal? Because it's been a long time since I was in that class. In fact, I never even took marine biology. I just took general biology. So we didn't really focus on corals. Anyway, it turns out that corals have these little things in them called polyps. And the polyps are the animal part. They don't have eyes or nose or anything. They just basically have a mouth with these little tentacles that pull food into the mouth and then they eat it. But what they do, the part that we think of as coral, is actually a exoskeleton. It's an exoskeleton that they build themselves. They pull minerals in from the water around them and then turn it into this composite material. Well, that's that question answered. They do burn up in the sun. The respawn anchor is set. It's fully loaded. And so are we. Wow. Okay, we can come back for some of these. Yeah, we'll get further on actually building the base later. For now, let's go ahead and just explore the Nether and look for shroomlights. Alright, and I wanted to see where that trail of warped wart goes. That I'm guessing Impossible Boy... Oh, it's not. It's warped wart wood. Okay. I'm guessing Impossible Boy made this trail. Let's see where it goes. Treacherous. It's like I gotta keep on my toes navigating this thing. This is fascinating. Oh, that's too many shroomlights to pass up. Gotta be careful though. Don't want to fall into the lava. Okay, yeah. Oh no. Oh no. I didn't eat enough before this. Ugh. I didn't mean to look at you. Okay, we got our stuff back. What I want to do is go ahead and build a platform around the tree here so that we don't fall into the lava and so that we don't lose the shroom lights in the lava. Oops. That'll work though. It's fine. Holding shift because my life depends on it. All right. And one more layer over here should be fine. There we go. All right, and let's go ahead and just pillar up here. Make this easier on ourselves. Okay, look at that. We already got a lot of shroom lights. We need a lot more though. We need like a couple hundred. Okay, so Liam, no dying in the lava. Here's that bastion. I wonder if it's the same bastion that we died on that one time. Are lanterns part of the bastion growth? Like, do they appear with lanterns fully set in? This is cool. It looks like Impossible Boy has already been here. So it's possible this loot has already been taken. And yeah, piglins don't like you opening chests in their house. So if any of them catch me, I'm probably a dead man. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get to safe, dry, not lava land, and we're gonna go ahead and do our sign off because Minehut is about to restart. Thank you so much for watching. It's been a pleasure. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and hopefully next episode we will have all the shroom lights we need to go ahead and finish those walls like I said we were gonna do today. Sometimes things don't go the way I plan, especially because I see things that need to be done and get distracted. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, leave a like and a comment, and be sure to check back for more episodes in the future. Be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for the BlockedInn channel. Have a great day.